For thousands of years, humans looked up at the night sky and believed that the universe was eternal, unchanging, and fixed. Stars appeared to stay in the same positions night after night, and nothing seemed to suggest that space itself was anything other than still. But over the last century, scientists made one of the most extraordinary discoveries in human history. The universe is expanding. Everything in space is moving away from everything else, and the distances between galaxies are growing larger with time. But how do we know this is true? What evidence convinced scientists that the universe is constantly expanding rather than remaining still? The answer comes from a combination of powerful observations, incredible technology, and careful scientific reasoning. The first major clue came in the early 1900s from astronomers studying light from distant galaxies. Light behaves like a wave, and just like sound, its wavelength can stretch or compress depending on motion. When something emitting sound moves away from us, the sound becomes lower in pitch. This is called the Doppler effect. Similarly, when a galaxy moves away from us, its light shifts toward the red end of the spectrum. This is known as redshift. In 1929, American astronomer Edwin Hubble discovered that almost every galaxy he observed showed redshift, meaning they were moving away from us. Even more surprising was that the farther a galaxy was, the faster it seemed to be receding. This relationship, now known as Hubble's law, provided the first solid evidence that space itself is stretching. To visualize this, imagine drawing dots on the surface of a balloon. As the balloon inflates, each dot gets farther from every other dot, not because the dots move themselves, but because the surface is expanding. In the same way, galaxies are not flying through space. Rather, space itself is expanding, causing galaxies to move apart naturally. More evidence came after the discovery of cosmic microwave background radiation (CMB) in 1965 by Arno Penzias and Robert Wilson. While working on a radio antenna, they detected a mysterious uniform microwave signal coming from every direction in the sky. This signal turned out to be leftover heat from the early universe, the faint afterglow of the Big Bang now cooled and stretched as the universe expanded. The existence of CMB perfectly matched predictions from scientists who believed the universe began as a hot, dense point and has been expanding ever since. In recent years, another powerful confirmation has come from observations of supernovas, massive exploding stars. By studying the brightness of these explosions, scientists discovered that not only is the universe expanding, but the expansion is actually speeding up. Something unknown called dark energy seems to be pushing galaxies apart faster and faster. We don't yet fully understand what dark energy is, but its effects are measurable and consistent across the universe. We also see evidence in the distribution of galaxies' patterns in gravitational waves and computer simulations of cosmic evolution, all of which support an expanding universe. If the universe were not expanding, the CMB would not exist, galaxies would not show redshift, and distant objects would not appear younger and more compressed than closer ones. All these observations connect like puzzle pieces, forming a clear scientific picture. So how do we know the universe is expanding? We know because light from distant galaxies is stretched, because cosmic background radiation confirms early rapid expansion, because supernova measurements show accelerating growth, and because every modern observation reinforces the same conclusion. The expansion of the universe is one of the most well-tested scientific facts of modern cosmology, and it completely transformed our understanding of our place in the cosmos. What does this mean for our future? If expansion continues, galaxies will drift farther apart until distant stars fade from view. Billions of years from now, the night sky may look empty and dark. But for now, we live at a special moment when we can still observe distant galaxies and understand the cosmic story written in the light of the stars. The expanding universe tells us something profound. Everything in existence was once connected, starting from a single point, and we are still part of that journey. The universe is not a quiet, frozen place. It is alive, dynamic, and constantly growing. And as we learn more, we continue to uncover the mystery of where we came from and where we are going. If you enjoyed this explanation, please like, share, and subscribe for more amazing science and space content. Comment what topic you want next: black holes, multiverse, time travel, or dark energy.